Welcome back. I help faith-driven women break cycles, find clarity, and step boldly into their calling. If that's what you've been searching for, you're in the right place. Let's get into today.
Hey, good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you back to today's video, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I want to talk about how to build what won't burn out. Listen, you don't need another fresh start. You need a foundation that doesn't crack under pressure. Burnout isn't a sign that you're weak. It's a sign that your system wasn't built to carry the weight of your assignment. And the goal is to build it. The goal isn't ever to build fast, but the goal is to build fireproof. I know you may be wondering, like, what is that? Well, most women of faith are building without blueprint. You pray for growth, success, and clarity, but the truth is, growth without grounding, it leads to collapse. So you start on fire, but then you end up exhausted because you're building from emotion instead of instruction. You are anointed, but you're overloaded. You love what you do, but you hate how it just makes you feel. And you started to wonder if peace and purpose can even exist together. The answer is yes, but only if you build differently. Let's get into our three DDB life keys: discern, dismantle, and build. For discern, why your structures keep collapsing. The root issue, we always have to start with the root. You've been building from urgency and not order. You respond to pressure instead of partnering with purpose. You have to look at your family pattern. You may have inherited a fix it mindset. You rebuild fast instead of rebuilding right. Mm. The psychological truth is that the body, it can't sustain the constant stress. And even spiritual assignments require physical systems. God's he builds in order, and he starts with the foundation first and then favor later. And he won't feel what you haven't even fortified. So, in our discernment tool, I want you to ask yourself, did I build this because God said so, or because I felt I had to prove something? Because if the foundation came from fear, then it will not hold up under the fire. Second life key is dismantle. We have to break the lies that make burnout feel spiritual. Let me tell you, burnout is not spiritual. Lie number one: I'm tired. If I'm tired, then it means that I'm doing something right. Well, the truth of the matter is, weakness isn't warfare, it's warning. And so, rest isn't weakness, rest is where our wisdom lies. Lie number two is that God called me to build, so He'll sustain me no matter what. Lies, lies. The truth of the matter is that God sustains what He designed, not what you overextended. And obedience also includes boundaries. Lie number three: if I stop, everything will just fall apart. Lies, lies, lies. The truth of the matter is, if everything depends on you, it was never built for kingdom, it was built for control. Lie number four: I can't slow down now. People are counting on me. Lies. Lies, lies, lies. The truth of the matter is that people are counting on your longevity, not your exhaustion. So they need your overflow and not just your scraps. Our practical dismantle exercise is, I want you to write down the areas of your life that constantly drain you. And ask yourself, is this draining because it's demonic or because it's disorganized? Because there is a difference. That question alone will change how you see burnout, right? Let's get into our third life key: build. You have to create fireproof foundations. I'm going to give you 5 steps. 5 steps to create a fireproof foundation. Step number one is to build from rest, not recovery. You see, you have to rest before you rebuild. And a rested mind makes strategic moves, not emotional ones. Step number two is strengthen your pillars: faith, focus, and flow. Faith, that's where you keep your spiritual rhythm steady. How? Through prayer, worship, the word, serving, right? Focus. This is where you simplify your priorities to no more than 3 major goals each quarter. Focus. The third is flow. Flow is where you create systems that honor your capacity, such as automation, delegation, or pauses between tasks, right? Step number three is to reinforce your boundaries. You have to protect your energy with non negotiables. What are your non negotiables? If it costs peace, it costs you too much. Step number four is to build with margins. Fireproof systems leave room for rest, redirection, and recovery. Step number five is to maintain your structure weekly. Check for the leaks. Are you leaking mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually? And let me tell you something: maintenance is maturity. When you can perform that maintenance on your life, you're showing the signs of maturity. The spiritual truth is that God won't bless what burns you out. The fruit of divine design is sustainability, and He wants us to be sustainable with what He has given us and with what we are building. You don't have to burn for God to prove you're chosen. Mm-mm. We build from grace, not grind. It's not about grinding. The fire that once consumed you can become the fire that actually refines you. Now, here's my favorite part that I love to share with you all: my AI tool, how I use AI to help me to build systems that last. You can give ChatGPT, or whichever platform that you're using, an example prompt. You could say to design a weekly workflow that balances business growth, spiritual health, and rest. And then let AI structure sustainability so that you can stay focused on your assignment. This is how you build and won't burn out. This is how what you build won't burn out. You discern your foundation. Is it cracked? You dismantle the lies that glorify exhaustion, and you build systems that support your peace, purpose, and power. Because burnout is not proof of faith, burnout is a call for order. So don't rebuild what broke you, build what lasts. I want you to join me and register for our October the 21st Masterclass. You'll see that QR code there in the corner. You can also go to shelbyfrederick.com. This is where I will walk you through how to create a system that carries your calling without crushing your peace. The link is going to be in the description. Again, thank you so much for tuning in on today. I pray that this has been a blessing to you, and I look forward to being back with you on tomorrow. Blessings.
If today's message spoke to you, don't stay stuck another year. Book a call with me today. The link is in the description. And before you go, keep watching by clicking the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.